Jam. We see some amazing riding all weekend long, and it's going to culminate right here with the finals.
It's a while ago now.
Let's go.
Well, the thing that like the reason I love it is like motocross. So literally testing like having guys who actually like motocross. Oh. That's mine. Literally,
I can hear like a baby.
I can maybe if I really wanted to. I can even like double tire or like ride it off.
Yeah.
It was like a small 3 minutes. Like, oh wait a second, I can't do this. I can hear that purple drum.
What's that?
Can you hear that purple drum?
I wouldn't, because nothing like
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know if that's what that I don't hear it.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Like that one's very bad. It's too bad. I kind of want to switch him up because I know that Drew's gonna do shit up on there.
I feel like he would air the one side tire cap and back up.
He airs up.
All right, let's do this. We're good to go.
So it's like
Heat 1 of the Pro Finals in the Toronto BMX Jam. Gentlemen, please clear the course. Clear the course, please, guys. Clear the course. I need Keith Schmidt, Nathan Lord, Zeb Dennis, and Stephen Moxley. The only guys on the course, please. All right, let's do this. First rider in heat number 1, Pro Finals from Holly Springs, North Carolina, Keith Schmidt. Keith starting on top of that Metro sub. We've already seen some wild troops go down. Like to start things off with a bang. Hey, you guys got to get off or go that way. You guys aren't in this heat, please don't have your bikes up there. Just 4 riders that are riding. We want to give these guys as much room as possible. All right, Keith is ready to go. Watch this unorthodox way to get into your run. Superman seat grab. Keith Schmidt going front flip. Big front flip out of Keith Schmidt. Keeping it rolling. Yeah, Keith. Superman backflip, looking fantastic. Turn it upside down, hip flip, downside tail whip, foot jam the other direction. Coming back at that spine. Keith hit the eject button. He's okay. Let's hear it for him. All right. Up next from Jamestown, New York, 27 years old, Nathan Lord. Slow to 3 to start his run. Perfect 720. This is the Pro Finals. You are going to see a lot of big tricks. Like that one. Nose bump truck driver over the spine. Pedal stall 270. Nate Lord on a mission right now. Perfect flare 180 backflip. Vertical Smith. And Nate Lord. Massive double tail whip. Getting the bike underneath him. He's all right. Give it up for Nate Lord. All right. Up next from Owen Sound. One of the guys that has helped make TorontoBMX.ca possible, Zed Dennis. You see the sticker represent Crusher BMX. Yeah! How far away can your bike get before you pull it back? Get clicky with it. 270 bar in, right back into the course. Dennis having a good time out there. Let him hear you, Toronto. And I know we can make some noise for this guy. From right here in T-Dot, it's Stephen Moxley. Whatever. Ice pick the tail whip right into a flare. One of my favorite people to watch ride at these contests because he can do everything. Oh! Rolls up the bar spin in. 270 tail whip. Moxley putting in some work. Oh! Foot jam to slide down the edge of the ramp. Whatever. That is technical. I see you riding at its finest. Let him hear you, Stephen Moxley. All right, Keith Schmidt, run number 2. Looks like he's going to go the same route. Are we going to get that front flip attempt again? He wants to hear you, Toronto. I can count on 2 hands how many guys can front flip street spines. I have a feeling we're about to see another one. Let's hear it for Keith Schmidt! Boom! Giving it to you right into a flare. Starting his run with some momentum. $720. The boys are all right. Back of the hip, upside down. 180 flip. What do you guys think of Keith Schmidt from the USA? Keith looking at the box jump, double whip on the corner. That's going to do it for North Carolina's Keith Schmidt. All right, Nathan Lord rode incredible yesterday. 360 whip over the spine. Nod his head a little bit. You got tons of time. See what course of action he's going to take here. Nate looking, possible pedal stall on that Metro wall. Get that. You notice he's got no pegs on his bike. Looking for possibly a pedal stall or 270 on this wall. Looking to get that pedal up there. That is a high drop. You got time if you want to get it, Nathan. He wants to get this. Toronto, can we get behind this man? Great technical riding on a Nate Lord. Pedal stall. 270 in. There you go, Nathan Lord making it happen. One more time for Nathan Lord. All right. From Owen Sound, here comes Sam Dennis. Downside tailwhip out of the kicker. Big shout out to Crusher, not only for sponsoring Dev, but for sponsoring the event and being an awesome BMX catalyst in Canada. Proper toboggan, he's getting some speed. Yeah, great looking Superman tailwhip. That's going to do it for Zeb Dennis. And it's time for run number 2 from Steven, Moxley. He's all right. Most riders just say they're all right. Steven says a 180 bar spin, I'm all right. Getting some speed. What are we going to get out of Moxley? Big flatted one-hander. Upside down. Yes. Doing also repping the Crazy Cat crew. Yeah. Ice. Tooth foot jam. Knocking those bars. Let him hear you, Toronto. One of your own, Stephen Moxley. All right, last trick, guys. Third trick, 2 attempts. All right, Keith Schmidt. Last trick, what are we going to get out of a young man from North Carolina? Repping the new Daniel Dares Action Sports Complex. He wants to hear you, Toronto. Last trick for this guy. Thinking he wants something over that street spine. Let's pump him up when he's ready to roll in. He wants to hear you. See? That's it for Keith Schmidt! Oh, turn down front flip. Keith Schmidt getting wild with it. You good? Looks like he wants to take another go at this. Take a drink of water. We're going to give this one another go. 2 attempts. A turn down front flip. A turn down is when the rider turns and tandem bars, 180 degrees while still holding on to them. Pushing the bike in a downward motion. He's doing this while in the middle of a front flip. I want to see this. He wants to pull this. Toronto, do you want to see this? You got it. Here we go. Get loud, Toronto! Keith Schmidt with a front flip turn down. All right, Nathan Lord, where are we looking? It's going to be on the Metro wall. Let's see what Nathan Lord's got up his sleeve. He's already won the Cutest Baby of the Weekend award with young Elliott. Looking to get wild with his last trick. Let's see what we got out of Nathan Lord. Bar spin pedal 270. You got that. You want to see this one, Toronto? So much going on here. Bar spin wants to land in a pedal stall and then 270 spin out of it. Nate Lord, attempt number 2. He's going to pull it if you get behind him, Toronto! Hands together, please, for Nate Lord, giving it 2 valiant efforts. All right, Zeb Dennis. Zeb Dennis coming in for his last go. Let's see what we got. Whoa, bar spin to Bondu. All right, Zeb Dennis looking for a bar spin to Bondu. Do you guys want to see this, Toronto? Because I sure as hell do. 2 attempts. That's going to do it for Zeb Dennis. It won't count for the judges, but he can try it if he wants to give it another go. Moxley going to come in for his last trick. I've never seen this one before, and I certainly would love to. Going for the hang 5 nose pick. Make some noise for Stephen Moxley, please, and all 4 of these riders. That's a brand new one. Moxley's going to give this another go. It won't count towards the judges. It counts for us, though. Pull out, Toronto. Oh my, you are crazy! You are so crazy! Zeb Dennis getting the bar spin to Bondu. After time, but that's what the jam is all about. I have never seen this trick done before, ever. Oh, please get that. Please get that. Moxley, always entertaining. Yeah, just a heads up, there is going to be a hard trick jam at the end of this thing. For our next 3 riders, Gabe, Zach Jarvis, Eric Favot, and Mike Fede. Moxley wants this. What is happening? How, are there strings here? Are there strings here? What is going on earth? How is he balancing like that? All right, we got to get these next 4 guys going. Moxley's going to give it the 1 more go. So Gabe, Truax, Zach Jarvis, Eric Favot, and Mike Fede. We're going to give this guy another shot. The Webster, give it up one more time for Stephen Moxley, please. All right, Gabe Truax, Zach Jarvis, Eric Favot, and Mike Fede. I want to send a big welcome to the Toronto Sun. They're out here taking pictures. Thank you for covering the BMX event. Be sure not to forget to take pictures of the idiot American announcer. I'll take my shirt off for you. Put me on the newspaper. I don't know what to say. All right, we're set to go with our next 4 riders. Heat number 2. I know we can get wild for this guy. Toronto loves him from Dundas, 18 years old. Gabe Truax. Starting things off, stretching over the can. Hard 360. Keep hanger on down. There's the type of riding that I love to watch. Tail tap. Coming back in the box jump. Yeah, Gabe. Wow, nose pick 3. That's original style. Ice pick, drop down tail pick. Tail tap 180. Gabe Truax coming out, all right. 26 years old from Holland Landing. It's Zach Jarvis! Jarvis whipping it both ways. Oh, easy toothpick right there. Kick flip to no footer. Ruben roll out of that back wedge. Going feeble down with a running man. Back on course. Where are my Zach Jarvis fans at? There's a lot of them in here. You were out here yesterday, you saw me lose a case of beer to this guy. Whoa! Feeble, drop down Schmidt, 270 in. Whoa, that was crazy. Jarvis out, Eric Favot is in. From right here in Toronto. Also one of the guys that played an integral part of making this thing a reality. Yeah, Eric. Throwing that back end of the bicycle around. Little saran wrap action for you. Yeah, Eric. Eric, go flip whip. Show this guy some love, Toronto. All right, Mike Fede will be the 4th rider in this heat. Fresh off the plane from Tallinn, Estonia. 360 the box. Here we go with the Fede show. Double tail whip. Big old foopanoo right into a bar spin. Yeah, Fede. Tail tap the foot jam. Looking stylish. 360 tail whip, tail tap on in. Yeah! Shout out to the Rick Moliterno fans out there. Abuba get a slider. Fede's out. Gabe Truax back in. Wow, wall ride to 180. Truax, bar to manual, 180. Oh! Starting his second run off with the splendid riding. Downside Schmidt 270, following that with a 360 tail whip. Gap to ice. Gabe utilizing every aspect of the course. Here's Gabe Truax. All right, Zach Jarvis in for run number 2. Wow, great looking knack-knack. Another guy who was born to ride a BMX bicycle. Seen this guy out here for probably the last 6 or 7 years. Every year he gets better and better. Double peg on the BMX wall. Jarvis making it look like child's play. Nobody can. We're gonna get let this guy hear you. All right, Zach Jarvis showing right there. Eric Favot. Run at number 2 starts right now. On the top of the big metro wall. He's good to go. All right, Toronto, you ready for run number 2 out of Eric? He made that look so easy. Giant tail whip drop. Start the run with authority. Favot is back up. Give it up for this guy, Eric Favot. All right, Mike Fede coming on in. Wow. One of the only guys doing that trick. 360 X-up tail whip. Flawless. Look at her stall on the top of that back wall. He's coming for it again. Opposite Boofadoo right there. Following that up with a 450. Quick little dark side. That's going to do it for run number 2 for Mike Fede. Last tricks, guys. Last tricks. Gabe Truax. The course is yours. So wild over that backwards ice. Ryan Kaczynski, one of the first guys I've seen do that trick. Gabe would love to end things with this. Here we go. Oh, I cannot even put into words how difficult that is. One more time, Toronto for Gabe Truax. Mr. Jarvis. Last trick yesterday with this guy cost me a case of beer. What is he going to unleash today? Jarvis looking at the Metro wall. Wow, feeble. For Schmidt there, make some noise for Zach Jarvis, please. This one will count for the judges. This is for you, Toronto. All right, Eric Favot, you got a shot at last trick, bud. Check this one out. What are we going to get out of Favot? Could be looking at the box jump, could be looking at the quarter pipe. He's got so many tricks. Here we go. Let's get loud, Toronto! Back on his feet. Show him some respect, Toronto! Eric Favot! All right, Mike Fede. Last trick for you, sir. Looks like he wants something over the box jump. I can pretty much guarantee he's going to pull it. But you know how it works, Toronto. We have to show him our support. And we make some noise right about now. Thank ya. We got ya. All right. Keep that energy going. Mike Fede got something. On his feet, that's what we like to see. Show some love for the USA's Mike Fede. He's got 2 attempts to use one. He's going to use another attempt on another trick. See, we're going to get right here. Looks like he's going to do something on the sub. We got your back. Let's see it, Mike. Wow, going down really hard, but he looks like he's all right. Ladies and gentlemen of Toronto, a big round of applause for Mike Fede. All right, so we're going to need our next 4 riders out there. Once again, we have a purse. We found a purse. If your name is Megan Madison Celine, how do you say this name? I don't know what name is first and what name is last. Madison Keelan. Madison Keelan, if you're out there, you are very beautiful. And I can't tell how old you are. You're beautiful. So Madison Keelan, if anybody knows a beautiful girl named Madison Keelan, we have her purse. We have her purse. And I will go through this and I will tell everybody what's in this purse. if she does not come and get it before pro finals is over. I will open this. Madison, there better not be any drugs in here. There's a police officer here. All right, let's do it. Our next group of riders. First rider in this heat, 17 years old from Montreal, Bondu. Whoa. Joe setting it on fire early on. The number 4 qualifier. Yeah, Joe. 180 bar, half cab, bar out. The soft bar, foot jam bar, maybe he's going to give that a go. Oh, that one. Tail whip. The foot jam tail whip. Look at that burner. Joel Bondu. Getting some good tricks under his belt. Run number 1. All right. Brian Fox all the way from Deerfield Beach, Florida. Massive backflip out of Brian. Yeah, Fox, 720 bar spin. 2 revolutions, throwing the handlebars in the middle. One of the biggest flares we've seen all day. The horn lights it. Truck driver over the spine. Doing it for the Monster Army. Opposite truck driver. Crazy difficult. 180 bars. All right, up next from Bakersfield, California, is going to be Derek Kennedy. Starting things with a big Superman. Superman C-grab, working the hip section. We did it like that, and now we do it like this. We did it like that, and now we do it like this. We did it like that, and now we do it like this. We did it like that. Jumping that bounce backwards, throwing a tail whip in there. What's he got? Coming the other direction. 360 whip. Yeah, Kenny made those pegs to work. Get up for him. Derek Kenny. All right, super stoked to see this guy, what he's bringing into the finals. 21 years old, from Ohio, doing it for NGP. Let's hear it for Nick Bruce. Toronto likes that one. Triple tail whip to start things. Wild flare whip. Hand plant over the spine. Bruce making his presence known early. So controlled with those back to the tail whips. He has got the box jump on lock. What's he gonna unleash right here? No. 360 downside tailwind. Let's hear it for Nick Bruce. All right, Joe Bondu. Back to you. The young buck from Quebec. Start off round number 2. Represents Crusher BMX.
Bring it on in the beat, and the fact that let me do my thing. You want to music, everybody's getting doda. You want to music, everybody's getting doda.
Joe jump in the box jump both directions with ease. Whoa! Truck to whip. Over the spine, no less. Invert flare. 180 bars up. 90 on in. Let's hear for Joe Bondu. All right, Brian Fox. Run number 2, all the way from beautiful Florida. Fox sending it right there. That was a 1080. 360s in one. He's back up on his bike. Let him hear you, Toronto! Fox coming back for some more. Big flare in the rafters. Bar spin to tuck. One of the best young pros be coming out of Florida. Truck the box backwards. Opposite truck driver. Nobody's doing oppo trucks. Bar spin tail tap. Give it up for that guy, Brian Fox. All right, another member of the Monster Army. Derek Kenny from Bakersfield, California. Yeah, Derek. Extending those legs on the Superman. That'll fall 270 in. 720 over the spine for Derek Kenny. Yeah, Derek. Keeping it under him. Backflip, bar spin. Almost didn't pull that. Last minute, yanked the bike underneath and left in for Derek Kenny. All right, run number 2 for Nick Bruce is going to start right now. He is a box jump assassin. Double with the box jump backwards. Yeah, Bruce. What do you guys think of Nick Bruce? Flare dropping. Wow, Bruce, you still got some time. Wow, just bouncing on that front wheel, downside tail whip, foot jam. Upside down.
Everybody, and everybody just clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands, everybody, and everybody just clap your
That's going to do it for Nick Bruce from Hubbard, Ohio. Home Section 8 Skate Park. All right, last tricks, guys, last tricks. Joe Bondu coming in for his last go. Montreal, Quebec. All right, Joe Bondu wants a wild and watch this. Watch his handlebars. And that's going to do it for Joe Bondu. That's going to do it. Let's hear for Joe Bondu. All right, Brian Fox is going to give a go. You guys are going to have all the time in the world to do last tricks for the best trick contest. All right, Brian Fox. See what we're going to get out of the youngster from Florida.
Your magic wand.
He might be coming for some speed. He is. Right there. So close to a 1080. 3 complete revolutions. He's got another go. We've been watching it go down all day long. These guys have been riding their hearts out. But when you get behind them and you make some noise, it pumps them up and it gives them that extra boost to pull tricks like this. This is a 1080, 3 360s in one. I would certainly like you all to see a 1080 on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. What do you think, Toronto? Can we make some noise for the man called Brian Fox as he goes for this 1080? Let him hear you! Give it up for Florida's Brian Fox. All right, Derek Kenny, we are going to give you a shot at last trick, and then you guys can save these bangers for the best trick. Derek Kenny is in. California in the house. Bar spin and open and can't. Yeah, Derek. That is, you got another one? Then you're good. He is good. Give it up one more time with Derek Kenny. And now Nick Bruce. What are we going to get out of Nick Bruce? This is the guy last weekend that brought a brand new trick to BMX. In Tallinn, Estonia, unleashed the sandwich maker. What are we going to see out of best trick from Nick Bruce? That was a downside tail with flare. He did pull that downside tail with flare out of Nick Bruce. We were all so confused. Wow, all right. Next few riders we need on the course. Nick DiGeroloma, Glenn Salyers, Brandon Webster, and Jake Leiva. Brian Fox wants to send this. Only 2 more heats of how you go so high? How you go so high?
It's funny, you watch him look at it, he's like,
All right. We're wasting no time with this one. Gentlemen, assume the position. All right, I think we're good to go. From the finals last week in a simple section in Estonia, from the finals here at the Toronto BMX Jam, another Ohio boy. Put your hands together for Nick DiGeroloma. Bar spin, getting the hands off. Hockey starter, two. Always has a smile on his face. Yeah, Nick. Foot jam on the metro wall. Downside whip. Yeah, two dangers staying on the bike. Unturned down flare. No hand in 360. Nick Diggs looking really good in run number one. Toothpick foot jam. Yeah. Solid run for Nick DiGeroloma. What's he gonna unleash on this box jump? 720 sliding out. He's good. One more time for Nick DiGeroloma. I'm gonna send a shout out to Sharon's Hair Salon that does his perm back there in Medina, Ohio. All right, Glenn Salyers, run number one for last year's champion. 26 years old, doing it for the Kitchen Skate Park, South Bend, Indiana. Crank arm down, one of the Albies boys. High speed hang five. Yeah, Salyers. So much control. Wall right on that little speed bump. Yeah, Glenn. 360 tailwind, keeping it under control. There's that again, a nothing peacock. A peacock is when the rider takes both hands off and grabs the front pegs. Salyers taking the speed off as well. Windshield wiper, foot jam. Calling it right there. Let's see for Glenn Salyers. This next young man, one of the guys that's helping put Canada on the BMX map. From Stouffville, 17 years old, Brandon Webster. Yes, nice hand plant back there. Nose bomb three. Upside down. I don't even know how he does that. I don't even know. I think he's a magician. Whatever. Brandon Webster. All right, all the way from Tehachapi, California, home of Woodward West, Jake Leiva. Starting on the metro wall. Yeah, Jake, 270, following it up. 360, double downside tail whip. Whoa! That's a big boy trick right there. 360 tail whip to late bar spin. Jumping that box backwards. Where is he going? Superman secret Indian air. Getting loose on that tail whip. He's okay. Give it up for him. All right, going right back to the top of the list, the most luscious hair in the building from Ohio. Let's give it up for Nick DiGeroloma. Great looking Superman sea grab Indian. Nick going double whip with it, keeping that under control. Taking those hands off. Every trick counts in the finals. Wall right to bar spin. Upside down over the hip. Packing his run full of tricks right here. Switch bar spin right there. Nose bump to T-Bog. Stalling in the lucky position. Bus driver 360. Lots and lots of action in this man's run. Ice pick down the rail. And that'll do it for Ohio's Nick DiGeroloma. All right, Glenn Salyers. Run number 2 for you. Last year's TorontoBMX champion. Salyers starting things off with a switch ice. Switch tooth, excuse me, one-handed can off the rail. Tuck hand, no hander off. That was awesome. No bump, 360 to ice bump. Toothpick on the sub. Schmidt grind up to bar spin. We are seeing some big tricks out of Glenn. They might not look that big, but they are incredibly technical. Like that one right there, downside Smith stall. Hand plant over the spine. What do you think of Glenn Salyers? Very entertaining riding. And it's time for run number 2. Out of one of your own, Canada, Brandon Webster. Nose bomb 3 to tuck no hander. Bar to hang 5. One of the only guys in the world that can do that trick. Webster. Dialed on the front end of that bike. You got tons of time. Let's show this guy some love. Wave it off one more time for Brandon Webster. All right, Jake Leiva. What are we going to get on run number 2? We find out now. Decade the downside whip. Hitting that eject button, losing control. Up on his feet, he's all right. Give it up for him. All right, last trick out of these guys. Nick DiGeroloma will have a first go at this. You having a good time? All right, it's a party. As long as you guys are having a party. We are here to party. All right, Nick Kids, what are we going to see? Nick Kids wants to go coast to coast. But I think he wants to throw something in there. Nick Kids looking for this coast to coast, Toronto. I think we might see a variation over the entire kicker. This is a big gap. 16 feet at least. He's going to do it if he's going to support Toronto! Ladies and gentlemen of Toronto, Nick DiGeroloma! You good, Nick? He's just going to be a little bit sore. I saw like a collective group of like women that all grabbed their jaws when he did that. Glenn Salyers, last trick for you, sir. What are we going to see out of Glenn Salyers for last trick? Will it be street? Will it be technical? That was a triple nose bump. Foot jam, tail whip, nose pick to tail whip back. Call it a windshield wiper. Call it awesome. That is Glenn Salyers, Toronto. Brandon Webster's got a shot at last trick. Looks like he wants a nose wheelie. You saw this guy last week in Tallinn, Estonia, firing out some nose wheelie tricks. Webster looking for this. Here we go. Almost had it. Give it up for Brandon Webster. This one won't count for the judges, but it will count for all the good-looking people here in Toronto. Let him hear you, Toronto! One more time for Brandon Webster. All right, Jake. Leiva. Last trick for Jake. Jake, is he working on his bike? No Jake? All right, no Jake, okay. So that's going to do it for these guys. Webster wants to get this for you guys. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That was a nose wheelie to 360 in. Ladies, I don't know, is he single? Is Brandon single? He is not single? Sorry, ladies, he is taken. I'd snatch him up myself. So adorable. All right, our top 4 qualifiers are due to set it off. And they are Ben Eylander, Mike Varga, Drew Bezanson, and Rob Armour.
my God, stop that.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard Zach talk about him. I hope you guys can hold your breath well. He goes big.
All right. Let us commence. First rider we're going to see in our final heat in the pro finals. From Lansing, Illinois, one of the most impressive riders from yesterday. Your fourth place qualifier, Ben Eylander. Start things off with a flip up the spine. Watch out, posture. Spinning 2 times around. That's a 20. That's a turn down backflip. Truck driver over the driveway. Yeah, then switch flare. Flare on the big quarter pipe. Yeah, Ben, using the whole course. Let him hear you, Toronto. Next up, another Canadian that killed it in simple section last week. 17 years old from Whitby. It's time for Mike Varga. .360 with the bar spin. 17 years old. This kid is so good. Yeah, Mike. Oh my word. 720 bar spin. 360 downside whip. Where are the Mike Varga fan backs? Oh, he is on fire. What do you think of young Mike Varga? I hope you're ready to meet this next guy. Coming off an incredible win last week at the biggest BMX contest in the world. Your 4-time simple session champion from Toronto, Nova Scotia. It's Truax. No. And the crowd goes crazy. Yes, sir. So much energy. This is BMX Canada. Oh! No way! Did that just happen? You are crazy! Let him in you! Super Marathon!
They all went nuts.
Oh my gosh! I definitely peed my pants. I can't even describe what that was. What's that even called? You do a massive wall ride, and you say gravity, take over, and then you just drop to the other side. No one on earth has ever done that trick. One more time for Truax dancing. And trust me when I say, we are just getting warmed up. Your number one qualifier, also from Ohio, smells of love, the Rob Armour! You want to start the party with a bang? That's yeah, Rob, double whip. You got tons of time. Rob's gonna call it there. Do it up for Rob Armour. All right. Ben Eylander, run number 2 for you. We knew the finals was going to be action-packed. I didn't think I was going to pee on myself. Run number 2 starts right now for Ben Eylander. Who put the invisible log in the middle of the street course? Right back on it. Let it hear you, Toronto. We call it a double truck driver, spinning the bars 2 times.
Yeah.
720, no problem for Ben Eylander. Downside, a foot plant on the back wall. Yeah, Ben. Ben calling it down. Let's hear it for Ben Eylander. All right. Time for run number 2. Out of Mr. Mike Varga. Wall right bar transfer. Yeah, Varga, no sweat with a 720. Wow, Mike Varga going down hard right there, right back up. These boys are tough, I told you. That's it for Mike Varga. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to say, Drew Possession! Mark's going to turn out a whole bunch of speed. Possession! Double kick without, I can't even talk. I'm speechless. That never happens.
You take my life, but I'll take yours.
What? Downside pedestal on the back wall.
You're waiting for the next attack. You better stay up there, go turning back.
Ice the 270 out, throwing a backflip over the spine. We are seeing massive kicks out of Drew Possession. Where are my Drew Possession fans at? All right, we're going to go run number 2 from your number 1 qualifier. Trust me, he is going to send out some big tricks here. Can we get loud for Rob Armour? Armour sent in with a 720. Your number one qualifier. Box jump spear him. Check this one out, Toronto. He's going to get a rebate on that one. You got tons of time, Rob. Good jam, holding it. Vader jam, holding it. Still in it. Double with the spine, Rob Armour still got some. Perfect 540 flare. He's going to send it here, I guarantee you. Rob Armour. Great looking at down. Show this man some love. Rob Armour. All right. Last tricks for these guys. Last tricks. Ben Eylander. The course is yours. Turn down backflip. Looks like he wants something else. You good? He's good, all right. Mike Varga, oh no, he's got this. I thought he wanted something else. All right, Ben Eylander. Toronto loves that one, double flip out of Ben Eylander.
What?
All right, Mike Varga. I watched with my own eyes last week as he did a quadruple truck driver. What are we going to see here at the Toronto BMX Jam from 17-year-old Mike Varga?
7-11. Say God's watching you.
That was a bar spin 900. I think I had a stroke. That was like we all just had a stroke for a second because we didn't even know what we just saw there. That was a bar spin 900. Toronto, maximum respect for Mike Varga. Oh my. Oh. I'll be completely honest with you. Sometimes as an announcer and even as judges, we get jaded and we see someone spinning and throwing the bars. Our brain tells us, oh, that's a 540 bar spin. He did it so casually, there was a whole nother rotation in there. We just saw a 900 bar spin out of the 17-year-old from right here in Canada, Mike Varga. Canadian BMX is pushing progression at an alarming rate, and here comes this psychopath. I know this guy wants to hear us. Let's get loud, Toronto! gosh. Toronto, Canada, Santa Claus, a.k.a. Drew Possession.
What a nut. Huh? What a fucking nut.
I told you, he is a certified psychopath. I don't know how someone that can have a mom that's as sweet and caring and loving as Drew's mom can create such a psychopath for a child. But I'll take it. One more time, Toronto. Drew Possession. All right, one rider remains in this heat. What do you think so far, Toronto? Are you guys having a good time here in the finals? Planet, and we got your #1 qualifier with the last trick. And I promise you, if we make enough noise, he will not let us down. Here we go with Love Order. I think he's going for a no-handed double backflip. Am I right with that? A double backflip with both of his hands off. I know you want to see this one, Toronto. When he hits this quarter pipe, let's make some noise right now! The Gary Reed Supreme no-handed double backflip from your #1 qualifier, Love Order! I need a martini right now. I think my head hurts. I peed my pants. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. I hope you guys had a good time because that was something else. One heck of a finals. How about one more round of applause for all the riders out here giving it their all at the Toronto BMX Jam.
Suck my balls.
Oh. Just going to add the scores. And we've got this trick.